At this point, it's become a sort of unintentional tradition for me to say I apologize for such a long break in between Diablo Immortal videos. I've just been busy making other types of videos, and if I'm going to be honest, it's one of those situations where I really want to make Diablo Immortal videos, but every time I think about doing it and every time I get on the game, there's so much stuff that I don't even know where to begin and what to prioritize, so I decided that we're just gonna focus on the main quest. At this point, I don't care about the other events happening in the game, I don't care about all the stuff in the menus. We're just gonna grind the main quest until we complete it, and then we'll figure things out from there. So you see all this? You see all these menus? I don't care. We're not doing any of this. We are clicking on the yellow/orange button. We are going straight into the main quest, and that is it. We've been playing on Hell 1 difficulty, but unfortunately, we need to be on normal in order to play the main quest. So we're gonna switch down to that, and that's okay. That's all we're gonna do. We have clicked it. The game is auto-navigating. We are doing this. We are committing. We begun this series months ago. We should have had this completed a long time ago. And at this point, I know that we've missed a lot of story significant stuff, and after doing some research, I made a mistake because I was under the impression that this is just a bit of a spin-off game. It doesn't really have any significance to the Diablo lore, but then I did some research and it turns out that this actually does take place Diablo 3, and there might be some important story stuff I want to pay attention to, considering the fact that I am a massive Diablo fan. So I've just kind of come down to the thing of like, hey, at some point in the future, I'll make a new character, I'll make a new account, I'll do something, and I'll run through the story and actually pay attention, but just for the sake of moving things forward, keeping things interesting, keeping the numbers floating, leveling up, defeating more fun bosses, we're just gonna keep things moving, because obviously I feel like when it comes to these Diablo videos, you guys probably just enjoy seeing, you know, like the sheer action and craziness, so that's what we're gonna focus on, and again, at some point in the future, I'll do the story stuff, because there is a lot of talking. Again, not that that's a bad thing, I'm the same guy that plays a ton of visual novels in my free time, it's just that, again, when you're watching a Diablo Immortal video, I'm assuming most of you here are here just for the action. Alright, so what in the world is this? We just clicked on the Wall of Honor? Oh, okay. Whoa, what in the world are you? It's telling me to give the Time-Worn Scroll. Dude, the Time-Worn Scroll. Okay, yeah, this is bringing back memories, dude. We did this, like, how many months ago at this point? I cannot believe it's been that long since we've actually worked on this big quest. Whoa, okay, now we're gonna relive Kion's memory? This is actually pretty cool. Approach the heart and gain the Immortal's power. Whoa, what in the world? Okay. See, this is one thing I've always loved about this game. The cutscenes are actually really cool.
They do not find you worthy of the power, and for that alone, they will kill. But they do not know you, not truly. Show them. Banish your fear. You have proven yourself.
I love how, as he was saying, like, banish your fear, it said, like, it said the name in there, banish your fear, buff Asian boy. Okay, so defeat all of the shadows. Whoa, okay, it just, oh, am I playing as him right now? Oh, this is pretty rad. Look, we got, like, all these different skills. I just summoned, like, a giant sword from this guy. Yo, let me play as this guy. Don't get me wrong, our character is great and all, obviously, but, like, this guy's, like, on a whole other level. Wait, that was it? Wait, it's telling us to leave the drink. Dude, that was, like, 30 seconds. What even was that? It had us load into this whole new environment, learn this new awesome skill set just for us to defeat 5 enemies and leave? Being an immortal, click on the 3 figures to see what. Oh, yeah, I've heard or seen about this before, where it tells you to, like, vote for the immortals or the shadows in the menu and this, that, and the other. Okay, talk to the mysterious patron. Okay, well, you know what? I'll let it navigate for me. Enter the Court of Whispers. Okay, is this like a dungeon? Talk to the Unspoken in the Court of Whisper. Okay, no, this is definitely not a dungeon. This is just another safe zone. I don't know why, but I'm getting some Destiny vibes in. You know, like the tower in Destiny when you go there and you got like a bunch of the NPCs with the special titles above their head. That's kind of what I'm getting the vibes of right now. Are these guys actually going to be interactable here soon? I think we need to go in here. Enter the Assembly Hall. These guys look so cool. Look at this. Ancient Champion Hunter. I don't think he's like actually here though. He looks like, I don't know, like a holograph or a memory or something like that. Oh, okay, so these guys are the shadows. Okay, so the thing that we just saw where we went into that memory, that was like one of the immortals, and then these guys in here are the shadows. So again, I'm pretty sure this just plays into that thing that I've seen in the menus time and time again, where it's like, support the immortals or support the shadows, and then I guess like, again, I don't really know how any of that stuff works, but I'm taking it like, you play for one team or the other, and then whoever wins gets better rewards. Okay, so she's telling me to bring down the immortal, but, like, who are the good guys here? Is this a situation where, oh, wait, well, it doesn't really seem like I have a choice. I have to bring down the immortal. Okay, well, He only has 80,000 HP, so he was done before I could really even finish my sentence. But, like, are either of them good or bad? I just collected the Eternal Crown for this chick, and now this thing is closing too. Okay. Whoa, we're in the world ammo. Whoa, this is, like, very high definition. I mean, don't get me wrong, the game is, like, obviously high def any other time, but wow, they, like, really cranked up the res for that cutscene, it seems like. I have no idea what just happened. I went to talk to Kane, then it told me to talk to some guy at the docks, and then it threw me into a loading screen, so, hopefully I didn't just, like, accept something that I didn't want to accept yet. I'm trying to, oh, okay, now it says into the mountains. Search Mount Zavane for the World Stone Chart. Okay. It's just one of those things where I'm trying to keep as much of, like, just the slow talking story stuff in between the cuts, so then you guys don't have to hear me be like, oh, now we gotta go talk to this guy. Ooh, now we gotta go talk to this guy. Like, here, now we got some interesting action stuff happening. Kill the attacking beasts, which... Again, we're playing with normal difficulty, and we're definitely way too over-leveled for any of the story stuff, so, I mean, I'm trying to make it as interesting as possible, but for the most part, I mean, we're just gonna be melting through literally everything. In fact, I guarantee we probably don't even need to level up at all, and we'd still, like, one-shot the final boss. Not one-shot as in one attack, but just, like, first try, no problem. Listen to Captain Varric's plan. Why listen to him when I can skip past it and still do the same thing in the end anyway? The Goatmen got this far outside. Oh, wait, are we fighting Goatmen? Oh my gosh, dude, this is making me think of, like, Chronicles of Narnia. I haven't watched that movie in years. I really gotta watch it again sometime, but for those that don't understand the reference, essentially in that movie, there's people that are, like, half, like, goats and half human. Like, their upper half is human and their bottom half is goat. It's sort of like a mermaid, but for goats. These guys seem to have a bit chunkier of health bars. Yeah, these guys got, like, 45,000 HP. That one had, like, 8K. Okay, so maybe these enemies will pose, I mean... Maybe not more of a challenge, but maybe it'll take more than like 1 or 2 hits for me to actually bring them down. There is a lot of goat people here, I will give them that. It's enough for me to actually need to call in all my summons. Remove the debris from the well. Was this dude literally stuck inside of the well? Yo, what were you doing inside of the well? You have entered a solo story dungeon. Nice, that's what I'm talking about. Okay, so we got a bunch of these goat people around here, and we need to free this guard. You are free by the hands of Buff Asian Boy. You're welcome. Oh, never mind. This ritual ring just summoned in a boss of some kind. Oh, never mind. I thought he was a boss, but... Oh, never mind. Okay, so I guess it's more or less just like a wave of enemies. Sweet. I think we just completed another quest, and yeah, now we're on to the quest called Devious Magic. We're making good progress. We've knocked out, like, what, 2 or 3 quests so far? I have no idea how far we are in the main story. I know we're about halfway or a little bit past, but if we can just keep flying through this, I want to get this done within, like, I don't know, maybe a couple of episodes. I'm not necessarily rushing it by any means. I really just want to see what the final boss is in this game, if I'm gonna be honest. I'm, like, really excited. It's telling us to reach Oza outside Sentinel's watch wall. You know, there's a lot of enemies my way right there, so right now, so, you know, we'll get there in a moment. Okay, so I think, yeah, this is Oza right here. Hello, I like your face tattoos. Enter the Khazra Den and eliminate the Khazra threat. I'm pretty sure, yeah, we have to go up over here, over this way. Please tell me there's a boss. I want to fight a boss. We haven't gotten to fight any yet in this episode. Well, I guess we kind of did with the Immortal, but that really didn't count. Khazra Den entrance. Is this gonna... Yeah, this takes me into a dungeon, I think. I started picking up this new currency. It's called, like, Overflowing Token or something like that, so I don't know if that's of any significance or if there's any specific use for that, but I only just started noticing it in this episode. Eliminate the cultists and their Khazra allies. Alright, you know what? We're gonna leave the footage a little raw for a moment, because I know you guys have probably been, deprived of dopamine so far in this episode, because it's just been a lot of running around, so... There you go. We got the dopamine flowing, the damage numbers went crazy, and unfortunately, I think that's the end of it for now. Defend against the summon demons. Oh, wait, summon demons? Okay, there we go. We got some guys crawling out of there. They're called Flesh Fiends. They don't seem to be that strong. Come on, throw a boss at me. I can take it. I'm ready for it. Oh, what's this guy doing? Kill the roiling horror. Okay, is he gonna summon something in? Or, oh, okay, yeah, there we go. We finally got it. Whoa, you are kind of disgusting. Okay, well, his health bar isn't too big, but I'm just glad to be fighting a boss. Bring it on, baby. Here we go. And just like that, the roiling horror is dead. Woo, Khazra Den completed. We're doing good. The Stranger's Identity. Yeah, there we go. I have no idea how many quests we've completed in this video, but we're making much better progress than we have in the last 2 months, which is to say, we made no progress in the last 2 to 3 months. Travel into the Misty Valley. Alright, we're on to a new area already. Whoa, this place is real misty. I can, like, barely see a thing. I just activated an altar of some kind. I don't know if I was actually supposed to do that. Whoops. Okay, so now I need to defend Oza. Okay, yeah, see, again, I activated that altar before I read what the quest was actually telling me to do, so I'm hoping that that won't make things any harder for me. Actually, then again, no, I could use the challenge, so I'm hoping that does something. Whoa, what are these things? Okay, so we went from fighting goat people to, like, actual lizard lizard people and people with like spider legs on their back. This is disgusting, but also intriguing. I love it. Eliminate the Sons of Rakis and the monastery stands alone against Hell's might. Well, look at this. We got a little spirit orb to follow. Hello, buddy. I'll follow you wherever you want to take me. Yeah, look at it again over here. The overflowing token. Like I said, I'm just going to keep saving those until we find a use for them. Ew, look at these little lizard frog monster things. The way that their backs arch whenever they go to attack you. Oh, I gotta defend this chick again while she does one of her ritual things. Whoa, look at this thing over here. Dude, this immediately made me think of the, like the Demon Vanguard from Demon Souls. A big flabby monster. All right, now we gotta follow the orb again. It's telling us to investigate it. Whoa, there's like a dead body right here. Okay, yeah, it's telling us to investigate the cave. Kill the ambushing undead. Oh, is it the, oh, okay, these guys are the ambushing undead right here, the returned skeletons. You must search for quest object. Oh, okay, I see it over here in the corner. What's this? Wait, what's that? There was like a map. There's a few things that it's telling me to pick up right now. Okay, so there's a map right here. Not exactly sure where that's supposed to be for. I mean, it'll obviously end up telling me. And then there's another thing that I think it's telling me to grab right here. The master refused to tell us more about the Dravik beyond a description of his face. Why is there such secrecy over an exile? I know it's not my place to question the side of the patriarchs, but this seems like a fool's errand. If he's a murderer, what could possibly bring him back onto the mountain where the very act took place? And then there's, I think another thing we're supposed to pick up over here. Examine torn journal that I may... Okay, that's got to be a lot to read. Continue the chase. Reach the Zakharum Chapel. Kill the cultist flame bearer. It's not okay. Now it's letting me do it. There we go. Just take care of you real quick. There we go. He's dead. And now we gotta extinguish the flames. How am I supposed to do that? Dog, I didn't bring a fire extinguisher. But anyways, with that, our next objective is to follow Oza to the Eastern Shrine. But, you know, we'll be going for a little while. We made some good progress. So that is where we're gonna call things for today. And like I said, anytime I make a Diablo Immortal video going forward now, which is gonna be much more often, we're just gonna be hammering through this main quest. I want to get this thing done just so that, like, I really want to fight that final boss. I know it may sound, like, kind of weird or whatever, but, like, the final bosses in the Diablo games are always super rad, so I'm really excited to see what this game's is, and I'm also just excited to get to that point where we're done with the main quest, and then we're ready to just tackle all the side content, tackle all the endgame content, go crazy with the raids and the rifts and all the other events and stuff. Technically, we're already at a point where we could just do that, but I really want to see this main quest through. It seems like they got the Return to Sanctuary thing happening again, so we're just gonna go ahead and claim all of this stuff real quick. Login bonuses, accelerated leveling. Nice, Paragon level 65. 65 times the dopamine. Ooh, we got a much better helmet now. Make sure I inherit the essence. Right, yeah, Skeletal Captain. Definitely want to inherit the essence. There we go. Transfer that stuff over. Beautiful. But anyways, yeah, that's what we're going to call it for today. But anyway, as always, mass shout out to all the Patrons and channel members taking on the low ball tier. To make shout out to all the big ball tier. My last name is Dad Man, the shit on D tier. Run events on the Cheese Thank you guys so much, guys. Are literal legends. I love you. Thank you guys for watching. Have an amazing day. Stay beautiful. I love you all. Peace.